Welcome to Safe Haven Sanctuary, your sacred space where we talk about all things conscious dating, creating harmonious relationships, self-worth, self-concept, and of course, spirituality. My name is Samantha, your host, your clinical counselor, and your spiritual guide. For those of you who don't know me, I have 10 plus years working in the clinical field of social services, where I have provided therapy to survivors of trauma. I currently provide trauma-informed therapy to one-on-one individuals and couples who are facing challenges within their relationships, helping them to transform their relationships into harmonious and loving and aligned ones, including the ones with themselves. Thank you so much for being here, from the bottom of my heart to yours, and let's get into this episode. Welcome, guys, and thank you so much for being here. So today I wanted to talk about how we often are thinking about all the limits that we have and how things cannot work out and how they won't work out. And what if we just decided to envision our life without limitations? So what does that mean to you? So just take a moment and just close your eyes with me. Close your eyes with me. And just drop in, take a deep breath here. And exhale. Just sigh out any heaviness, any limited beliefs you may have about your life, about yourself. Allow them to release through your exhales. Breathe in deep love, compassion, and self-belief for yourself. Exhale. Releasing any self-doubt. And as you continue to breathe and ground into your body, ground into the earth beneath you, start to bring yourself to a situation where you feel like things are just really not going your way. You're feeling like you're stuck. Anxiety and your depression is holding you down. You want to do the thing, but it just feels so hard. It feels so debilitating. And just sit with that hardness, sit with that debilitation. And notice, where is it showing up in your body? Where do you feel that stuckness? Where do you feel the stagnancy? Is it in the mind? Maybe it's in your throat, not feeling like you're able to articulate or express. Maybe it's in the heart, where it's feeling like you're not enough. Or maybe it's in the belly area, or you get those feelings of anxiety, knots in the stomach. Wherever it is, just tune into it and give it permission to be. Give it permission to exist as it is. We often shame the emotions of depression and anxiety and stuckness when they are actually there for a very significant purpose. I know it doesn't feel great, but this is the beauty about the inner power that you have within you, that you get to alchemize these states, because that's all it is. The anxiety, depression, it is a state. You are not the anxiety and depression. You are not the stuckness or the stagnancy. You are your soul, you are your light, you are love. But in order for us to alchemize these states, we have to be able to feel it, to get to know the state, to get familiar with it. It's just like if we're solving a math problem. If we don't have the familiarity with the numbers, or with the way that we need to solve the problem, whether it's through multiplication, dividing, adding, minusing, we're not going to be able to move through the equation. And it's the same thing with your state of being right now. So just give permission for this equation to exist. Welcome it. And welcome it in a way of curiosity. Ask it questions. Ask it what it's trying to show you. So once you've pinpointed the area or areas that it's in your body, start to connect with those areas and the state of being that it's in. So if you're experiencing anxiety, maybe in the solar plexus area, which is just below the breastbone area, your upper abdominal area, maybe you place your hand on that area and talk to it and say, hey, I'm here. Hey, I know you're anxious. And what's beneath that anxiety? And we're going to go through it layer by layer. So maybe beneath the anxiety is fear. Okay, maybe there's fear around becoming your best self. Maybe there's fear around facing the shadows of you. And let's go a little bit deeper than that. So what's beneath that fear? Can you pinpoint an experience where you felt that fear, an experience that has imprinted your mind? And is that experience one of recent? Or do we need to go another level deeper into our childhood? When was the first time you felt fear? When was the first time you felt this feeling of anxiety in your body? And what does it feel like? Like let's put some sensations to it. Does it feel like a big ball is going to explode in your stomach? Does it feel like you can't breathe? Does it feel like you want to curl up? Does it literally feel like you want to throw up? I know I've been there. And just pay attention to that sensation. And be gentle with that sensation. Don't shame it. Don't ask it to leave yet. We're going to talk to these quote-unquote, what a lot of people call negative emotions or negative sensations. We're going to talk to it as if it was our child. So if our child was feeling anxious, or if our child was feeling fear, or if our child was feeling like they were not safe and they just wanted to curl up, what would you do? What would you say to that child? How would you approach them? Just feel into that. Feel yourself drop into the role of the protector, the nurturer, and approach with compassion and kindness. And so let's talk to it together. And take a deep breath in. You're going to ask, what's happening for you? happening for you? You mentioned you're feeling fear and anxiety. And where is that coming from and why? And just pay attention to the subtle messages you get. You might hear an audible message. You might see a word. You might even just feel a sensation. We all receive messages so differently, so just allow your mind to be open to receiving. And once you have that answer, you're gonna hug that little child, hug that emotion, let them know, okay, this is so valid. It makes sense. It makes sense why you feel that way. It makes sense that these emotions are coming up. And there's nothing wrong with you for feeling how you do. Nothing at all. Just allow a moment of silence, a moment of space to witness yourself, to witness your emotions on the full spectrum, and to be in loving acceptance. And as the nurturer and the protector, you're going to take that little child, or you're going to take the emotions by their hand and gently say, hey, we're going to walk through this together. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. Feel the safety. Feel the nurturing, the loving, warm, feminine, motherly energy that you are enveloped in. And then you're going to just start to visualize as you walk with this emotion, as you walk with this little child. You're going to start to visualize this portal of light. And you gently take steps towards it. And you eventually reach the door of this portal of light. You stand before it. And I want you to ask yourself, how can I alchemize this emotion? How can I alchemize this experience? And again, pay attention to the messages you receive. I'm not here to tell you what to alchemize it into. This is your unique journey. This is your unique space. And when you can connect to your inner self, when you can connect to the divine, that is when alchemy happens. So set your intention here right now. And I am being your witness. I'm witnessing you. I'm holding you in all of this. Your intention for your alchemization process. Just feel it. Start to open the door to this portal of light. Step forward with your right foot, then with your left. And you're still handheld with that little child or the emotion. And you both enter this together. You are safe. It is safe to feel. It is safe to feel these emotions. It is safe to alchemize them. You start to feel this warm gold light pouring through you as you take more further steps into this beautiful portal. You start to feel the divine essence within you and around you. It is magical, it is euphorical. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Continue to walk and walk and walk until you start to fade away in the distance. And the fading away represents the fading of the anxiety, the fear. And you still see this light because the light is the portal of alchemization. And guess what? This beautiful portal, this beautiful light is you. You are the portal. You are the alchemizer. You have all the power within you to acknowledge, to feel, to move through the discomfort, to alchemize, to release. It is all within you. You don't need to do anything more than this. The integration of this beautiful activation has already begun within you. You will start to see subtle shifts in your feeling state, in your mind, in your thoughts, in your patterns. And you will start to see it reflect into your external world. Get excited because this life you've always dreamed of, this version of you you've always dreamed of, it's already yours. The seed has already been planted and it is yours. From my heart to your beautiful heart, I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day or night. And may the light of the divine always be with you. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode and spending time with me. It is truly my honor. Please be sure to follow me on Instagram at safehavensanctuary_, or you could go to my website and book a free consult call at www.samanthasafehavensanctuary.com. Remember, I provide therapy to one-on-one clients and couples who are looking to harmonize and align their relationship with their desires, their worth, and everything that they're dreaming of.